Share what his position is based upon his political motives.
Tell everybody how much you love ATN News Media Group.
ATN News Media Group. I love them because they got the message to sports Negro up in California for burning them jockeys from under the bridge and sending them to Flint because nobody recognizes the dark man no more. They rather to burn them out and talk about NRA, Negro raggedy ass, and you ain't getting no.
Yes, I had a cocktail.
We live, man. Good morning, family. You caught me slipping.
Oh,
you caught me slipping.
You caught some behind the scenes material.
Material.
Hey, Maurice.
Good morning, family. Y'all know, let me
everybody
get
else.
my pleasantries out the way.
Maurice said hey to me.
I was trying to say hello to my sister Renee Jackson from the shop.
Well, you can say good morning to me first.
I said good morning when you brought your hot breath ass in. I said good morning, hot breath. You might have missed it.
See how he's
Jessica
so nice to y'all.
Good morning, the family from Cali. Truth be told, good morning. Y'all know what it is. Marcus Fielder, my good brother from California. Good morning. Y'all know what time. Denise, good morning. C. Grimes. C. Grimes is a new watcher. He just got in with
C.
us.
Grimes? Okay.
C. Grimes, you know, he coming from Minnesota.
Okay, St. Paul, Minnesota.
You know, okay. Yeah, let me put
we
that
see
up
you. We see
Thanks
you.
for coming in abundant faith. I see you.
We appreciate
Cheryl Hart,
you.
good morning. For sure. Tara, you know what I'm saying? My good brother Meat Freak is in the building.
Hey, Maurice.
Salty Chef is in the building. You see Tara's and Tia Austin's in the building.
Hello, everybody.
Christine Leach.
JoJo.
JoJo made it in the building.
Did you say? I thought you said JoJo.
I said Christine Leach, and I said
good morning.
I said Tara. I said Julina and Tia Austin. And then I see Marcia A. Tarbert in the building from Cali.
All right.
Our Cali people is up early.
Cali represent.
Renee Jackson, we're going to figure it out for you how to get in Clubhouse. Don't worry about it. You missed the classes. We're going to get to that.
Man, we had a classic in the Clubhouse this weekend.
We see Lil Mama in the building from Maryville, Indiana, by the way of the
Chi-Town.
We got Honors in the building from D.C.
Honor. You got to say it from the gut.
No, I'm not going to say it. I'm saying Honor. That's family. We got Nancy Adams in the building. Something is wrong with your mental today. Megan Swanson in the building.
Because I heard too many words this weekend that I didn't understand.
Yeah. What did you hear? We figured out we got the Lear question out the way.
Did we?
Yes, we did.
Shit. You keep saying good morning while I'm sharing.
Yeah, I'm trying
I'm like, did we get the Lear question out the way?
Building, Theresa, Jade Williams,
yeah,
Andre
I bought Lear here.
Stephanie Rogers, the family. Sonya in the building. Good brother James in the building. He says recall season. Sure it is. We're going to see James again anyway tonight. Laquita, the sister from Tennessee. How you doing, Miss Spring, Heron? Christine, as you usually do.
Miss Spring, look.
This ain't Mickey,
Miss Spring. Look, the money's still in there, Mickey.
Okay,
the money in there. Shut up, Mickey. Miss Spring got her pledge. She gave me her white envelope every first Sunday. And this time she wrote on there to Mickey. I opened his mail, but
you going to jail. We got it on camera now. Christine, family in the building. Wig. How did y'all like Wig Productions?
Man, how did y'all like that DJ from 7:30 to 8? He was doing special requests and everything.
Good morning to my brother Bilal. We see Michelle Pfeiffer in the building. Terry Knight Nixon.
It's my new workout partner. We getting ready to start Johnson off today.
Alabama's present. Alabama's in the building. Keisha Denise in the building. Lawrence Allen. Michael Behringer is in the building. We got Maryland in the building. Kenneth Miller. Jaleesa Mayfield. I knew I couldn't mess that up. Nikita Harris.
Might as well everybody else.
Greetings from Houston, Texas. Okay.
Is Tanya Brown here?
Patrick Jean, good brother. Fast Eddie, Tracy Glenn, Lawana Terry, good morning. My good brother Flint Caskets, no name.
No name.
Okay, I see Ragnarok in here.
Who?
KZ114, Georgia boy. Took us out. Oh, okay, we back in. They just did some trickiness right there.
The tricky.
Yeah, so we had to come back in. Oh, they already. Sheridan Williams, good morning. Sharp LeVar, good morning. Irma.
He sent you a long text.
Who did?
Montez sent a long ass text. He
to
said,
me?
No,
to you?
No, to Ranger Lothbrook.
Oh, Stephanie, we're finna get right to that.
Effie's baby boy's wife is in the building.
Okay. I most definitely got to give a shout out to the Jareds.
Papa
Jones
and
in the
Mrs.
building.
Cynthia
Tasheen
Jarrett.
James is
Put
in
some
the
respect
building.
on her name.
Kathleen King is here now.
What's up?
Community tab dweller.
Ooh.
On the YouTube side. I'm Francine Johnson. Good morning. I see Taz Montana. We got the D in the building. 313.
We can say whatever we want to say because words don't matter no more.
RJ Cat. Good morning. Brenda Walker, Yvette Bailey. Ronald's in the building. Patrice Moore's in the building. Cam Hardy. Deborah's here. Miss Biggs is here.
Okay, Miss Biggs in the building.
Damian Franklin. Noble McMurray here.
Top of the morning from Cincinnati. Somebody said Roll Tide. Did they play this weekend or something? I've seen a couple posts that said Roll Tide.
If the basketball team, but I think they lost. Jawan Jackson. Carson's in the building.
Hey, Jawan Jackson said pray for him. He got had an arbitration a couple weeks ago. He's trying to win his job back, man. Everybody needs their job.
Using the prayer, good brother.
Oh, that's Snow, Ranger Lothbrook. Oh, so Montez reaching out to you. You can have him. You can have all the interviews you want with him. We are done.
Rico Bennett, Carolyn Hendricks, good morning, Angie Matt. Yeah, it is Eclipse Day. Yes, it is. It's the Eclipse Day. So are you ready to go ahead and get this thing started with what happened in Clubhouse?
Man.
Can you explain what Clubhouse is because I got sent the live to me, but I want.
He said he don't want to be there.
but I am. Good morning, good brother Kermit Lyons in the building. Sheila Rush, but I am gonna say that y'all gonna quit acting like Montez is not. Sabrina Gibson, good morning. Montez is not a fool like most people think he is. I can tell y'all that. Juanitas.
What's up, that dude?
Well, listen.
Juanitas Hall. That's my name. Juanitas Hall. And that dude.
I just seen Taz put it in there. Juanitas.
Juanitas. Taz, you ain't nothing.
Oh, Darren Fan, good morning. My bad if you did. I don't know how you did, Kevin Tay. I see you in the building.
Good morning, everybody. Juanitas, that's what he told me. Yeah. He reminds you he is. I think they are the same.
But can you say this?
What?
Can you understand? Because he kept saying that like you brought him on your show.
That's not my show. Look.
That's what I want.
Montez, I know you watching. Lord, have mercy. I know you watching. Clubhouse is not my show. Clubhouse is just what it is. A clubhouse where everybody get together. So I'm sorry if you thought that you were a guest on my show. My show is called the Winters Hall Show. I didn't invite you there. You came on the Clubhouse with everybody else. Then we have another show that I'm on called The Morning Bump. We didn't invite you here either. Then it's another show called Sister Circle. I don't think you're ready for that one either. So we had you to come on Clubhouse. Clubhouse is where you just go on your phone. You download the app. You make your profile up. We send the link out about 7:30. It hit Flint Politics Reboot in the A10 page. You click on the link and it should bring you in. If it don't, I don't know what you're doing wrong, but it takes me right into the page. When I click that link and you see all them little people talking, you just click on that button and you in there and we move you up and you can speak.
Right.
And it went down in the Clubhouse. See, we added a little something new this week.
Right. with OG Wig.
OG Wig. Shout out to Wig Productions. If you on Tidal, follow my brother Wig Productions. He did a hell of a job DJing in the club from 7:30 to 8 while everybody figured out what they was doing, got all ready, got their little drinks and everything ready at home in the Clubhouse. Then, you know, if you don't have anything to put your drink in, make sure you go on www.beyouti5.com and get your A10 merch. It's going to be 70 degrees today, so y'all need to go get them A10 t-shirts, standing on business, jumping off the plane. That's suspicious. We got them all. We got everything for you. We got the hats to keep the eclipse sun out your eye. We got everything on there, A10. So make sure that you do it.
And that's really, to me, I call that, winters call it the trap house, but I look at it as the people's platform where they can talk to you. Because Anna did come on there and was telling them not, you know what I'm saying, because Anna and Deldrin really are the ones who run our Clubhouse.
And Just Dez got us started on the club. We got to give a shout out to Just
no
Dez.
doubt. Just Dez got us started. But this is way for the people can interact with you, as you seen. Dennis Pfeiffer was on there. Don was on there. With Don, you know what I'm saying, Councilwoman Tanya Burns be coming on there. It's where the people can interact with you, where you can actually talk to the people. You know what I'm saying?
Dr. Bucko Grandma, you ain't nothing.
But it's where the people, and thanks, Brother James, it's when people can chop it up with, you know what I'm saying, the individuals that's coming on. It's really not ours. It's the people, because that's who make it.
That's right.
So it's not ours. It's just on here. Y'all can interact with each other fine. Good morning, Rosemary. Connie Wiz. It's easy for y'all to interact with each other. Sis Audrey on here. It's easy for y'all, you know what I'm saying, you can interact where you just not talking in the chat, where y'all just texting. You can actually talk to the people. But I will give him this credit for he did come up in there. You know what I'm saying? And this one, what I'm going to say, where I give Montez is way smarter than what people give him credit for. Shit. When it was came time to name names, he said
he was in a coma.
He knew how to sidestep that question, especially when Don said, "Hey, you know I got to record it."
He said I was in a coma. He was Montez. He gave us some life this weekend. And how many of us knew that live was coming yesterday? We knew that live was coming yesterday.
I knew it was coming.
We knew it was coming.
Because remember when Art popped up and like, brother, Art be up in there, you know what I'm saying? Art graces with his time, but it was like, you know, his presence, it was people that was like disputing some of the things he was saying. But there's no knock. But when it came down, Montez said, he know how to dodge. He know how to dodge a bullet. Is all I'm trying to say.
You see what Dennis just said?
What?
Clubhouse is for the people, so Liddell will try to stop that too. We're gonna get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
But Montez yesterday, he did a live and trying to explain everything.
And then, like, you set him up. No,
I didn't set him up. I asked him questions. Yeah. Listen, if you a politician, anybody out there that's running for office, no. If you ever worked on a campaign, you know. If you ever ran for office, you know. Hell, if you just a bystander, you know. They will dig up anything that they can, and they will ask you about it. So while he's trying to, he's got all of these wonderful ideas, and he's trying to tell us about Lear and keep going to this Yahoo, find out about Montez Davis, and I just cut to the chase. I said, look, what are you running for? Then he was like, what made you ask me that? Because you don't just drop out the sky with all of this political mumbo jumbo for no reason. So then that's when we got the right answer. He said he want his seat back. Okay. Then he said he might run for mayor, which, okay. It's your choice, whatever you feel like you're going to do. So then that's when you ask the tough questions. You telling us to believe in you, right? You telling us that we need to believe what you're saying, right? So all I did was ask the question, if we were supposed to believe you now, and you say you're telling the truth, but you the one that told the judge that you didn't do no drugs. You didn't know that marijuana was edibles. You said that you was getting chased by people shooting at you on the expressway, and that made you run into the guardrail. And when all in fact, no one was chasing you, you had just left your friend's house. Well, coming from the bar, you was coming from somewhere drinking, and you wanted the police to take you downtown and let you sleep it back off. But you want us to believe everything you saying. Now, you did that. It's all on video. I didn't make that up, and he got mad because I asked him them questions. And then, of course, the Clubhouse, you know, y'all have no filter in the Clubhouse. Y'all was asking him questions too, and he was trying to do his best to explain everything until Don hit him with that recording. That's when he said I was in a coma. I don't remember. Then yesterday he told us that he was without oxygen to the brain for an hour, and I'm like, for how the hell could that be? Then he broke it down. I think he thought about what he said, and I think he said he only did have oxygen to the brain for like 15 minutes, and you know that left him with some mental handicaps or whatever. That man is crazy as hell. So,
I don't want once was thinking like, no, that was not a setup. That's how what Clubhouse is. You can be able to interact with the people. It's just not us, but we tell you they was being respectful. It's just my thing is this, and I get what he was trying to do, but I understood what you was telling him. You running for something, so they gonna bring this up, but you can't deflect and try to bring up Mays. Mays is no longer here. God rest his soul. Right. But you can't do deflect, and I think that's when it went wrong. Yeah, it went downhill, and I
ain't the only one with a DUI. Mays was driving drunk too. Yeah. Mays will no longer run for anything in our lifetime. You the one running, and y'all told his ass up when he brought up Mays. Then he got mad at Juanitas and that dude.
Like just what Floyd Turner just said. 15 minutes with no oxygen to the brain would have left him in a state of vegetation.
He is. Shit, he is.
Now you know you're gonna be pissed off.
Well, I'm just saying. Jessica, see, this is why I know I absolutely have no business in the Clubhouse. I'm enough of a fool from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. After a full work week and a couple cans of cut water, I don't know, y'all. I'm telling you would have enjoyed yourself, Jessica. This would have been the time for you to let loose, because once was giving it all he got. I mean, he was ready. He had notes for the Clubhouse. I'm like, he for real think this is an interview. That was not my show. That was not my show. That's the Clubhouse was.
That's what I was trying. I was thinking.
Then they muted me so I couldn't talk. No, you was talking too much. You wasn't giving nobody else a chance to talk. It wasn't the Once Was show. And I think that's what he was confused about. It was supposed to be a group discussion.
I mean, because when they was asking the questions, like I said, what he did try to do was live. That's the only thing I didn't understand, because he just kept saying, when he wanted to say the old regimes, like he wasn't filling in, because when Don asked him about the clerk office,
he had amnesia.
He said, because he mentioned Miss Inez Brown, and that how his what was it, 156 signatures.
Baby, I'm gonna let you finish before I get to Stephanie, because Stephanie, he did the funky two-step on that one. Go ahead, Mickey. We gotta talk about that one.
When Don asked him, and he was acting like he was telling some stuff, he wanted to bring up, and God rest his soul, to the late Mayor Woodrow Stanley. He did a live on that brother yesterday, like he studied mentioned him, the old.
But you ain't say shit about Mayor Stanley when Jasmine was on there Saturday night.
I didn't understand.
But then you want to talk about her daddy yesterday. I'm talking about the old regime, Weaver and Stanley and all. But you the old regime too. You old too. Like you was part of the old thing too. And he keep wanting us to go look up this. Maybe that's something he created on Yahoo. Go look up Montez Davis, the comeback kid, or whatever the name of that shit is. He wanted us to keep looking up on Yahoo. Once was stop. And then gonna tell the lie. The people in the University Estates came looking for him to do a recall because they didn't know who their Fifth Ward council person was. Do you know how many people from the University of States I talked to this weekend? And they laughed every time I mentioned it. They said, "Who? Montez? What the hell we go to Montez for? Everybody know Jerry and her daddy." But once was said that all University of States sought him out and said, "We want you to do a recall against Jerry Winfrey Carter," but ain't none of them vote for you. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I don't want none of them vote for you.
I mean, I'm just saying, like like my thing.
James, you give me life because
some of the stuff.
Filter.
But I mean, he did a whole live. It was mad, and it was like, and it was saying what it was. Like, you know, that's
it, Snow, the felon that saved Flint, Michigan. I got so tired of hearing that shit. I ain't know what to do. Then back when Stephanie was talking about what Tony had asked him about
Fifth Ward.
Do you stay in the Fifth Ward? I'm in my house right now. And Tony was like, everyone's in their house right now. But are you in your house in the Fifth Ward? I got a house in the Fifth Ward, but are you staying in that house right now in the Fifth Ward? Yesterday, I just flat out asked him on his live. He's seen everything I wrote, but he chose only to look at the comments that he wanted to come back at me. But I asked him right on his comments yesterday, do you still stay in Miller West Apartments? He skipped right over that. He the one got on there and said that he moved out in what? Lapeer, Montrose, somewhere he moved out.
I'm looking at him now, I'm finna get him, James.
And he said that he was, what? And he said that he the one that said that okay, I'll let you handle that. Is that somebody else that's gonna come and cuss us out again this morning? You know, they like to call and cuss us out now, but we got caller ID. We gonna call y'all back.
The Kate Fields.
Oh. Anyway, but he was the one that did a live and said that he was moving out of Flint and he was done with Flint. Now all of a sudden he back in the Fifth Ward, right where he came from, once was. And yes, Dr. Bucko's grandmama Pat said he avoided all her questions too. And a lot of them. She kept saying it over and over again. Can you answer my question? Can you answer my question? Can you please answer my question?
But I know what he didn't go with.
What?
He didn't bring Lear here. He let you know. That's what I'm saying. When he got on there, he was
he said he brought Lear here.
With other people help. It wasn't just on him. One said, so we ain't gonna even go to that. He nipped that one in the bud. But I'm just trying to. Good morning, Miss J. Richburg. I'm just trying to figure out who sent Montez, because you know he was sent. Like, and listen, ain't nobody just jumped in there and now he run from there. I'm not mad at him.
Nobody sent him.
You think he just get up one day and just be like and speak highly of the Mots and everything? You sure? Well, that's cool then.
That's what I believe. Cool, that's what I believe.
If he doing this himself, that's cool. That means he's not bought and paid.
No. You asking two different questions. Okay. You asked was he bought and paid for, and you asked who sent him. When you said who sent him, I don't believe anybody picked him out and said, we want you to go run for anything. I don't believe that. Now, the bought and paid for, that's a totally different story, because I remember, as Sister Audrey So brought back to my memory this morning, when he turned against Weaver and went to the side of Scott Kincaid. Okay. Then we remember, I put up the clip yesterday because, he acts like he was the greatest thing that walked the Flint since, I don't know, Jesus. He said, remember when Mays was asking him, would you take a breathalyzer, sir? Hell, even Mays thought his ass was crazy.
No, James, that's Hakeem, not to cut you off, that's Hakeem Mays that's using the E-Mays, what's the name? That's Hakeem Mays.
Oh, that's Hakeem?
Yeah, that's him using YouTube side.
Shouts out to Hakeem for watching us. Well, Hakeem, listen, they told Montez ass up this weekend in the clubhouse. Maybe you can come on in the clubhouse next weekend because he brought your daddy's name up and it did not go well for him at all for bringing up your daddy's name.
Montez.
Like you said, hey. Well, hey, Hakeem. It didn't go well for him.
Oh, shit, but I blocked the Kate Fields. So that you was talking about shit.
Who was Kate Fields?
I don't know. It was on here. I thought that was a troll they was talking about. I blocked her. Damn.
Well, they gonna call and cuss us out anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody, shouts out to Hakeem. We still praying for you, bro. To you and all your family. I still hope that the family gets together and y'all work it all out. That's my prayer, my sincere prayer to you and the family. So, listen. Oh, you said thank you. Oh, put Eric, put Hakeem, Eric Mays up. Eric Mays Jr. That's what's up. That's what's up, Hakeem. Listen, what else we got new? Mickey, put that shit up that they trying to do to us today. And let me tell y'all something, Flint. Why y'all need to be like Dalton. They trying to just next they gonna have us drawing a line, a number like we used to do at Shorthorn Meat Market to see if we can come into council chambers. Now they're telling us, I think you may be able to click on each one and bring it up one at a time. There you go.
Gotcha.
And now they're trying to tell us where we can stand at and sit at and everything with our tripods. First, we weren't known as media, so now I guess we are recognized. Anybody with a tripod is media. So they have a resolution today. Didn't go through no damn committee because we at every meeting. If ain't nobody at every meeting, 810 is at every damn meeting. One of us. Listen, resolution number 240128, designated videography area. City Council chambers. Resolution resolving that to minimize the possibility of disrupting the meetings of the City Council or its committees, all use of freestanding camera stands, including but not limited to, that's so they can expand. That's why they put that little language in there. Tripods, that's what we got. Camera stands, that's what Pfeiffer uses, and other physical devices used to support or elevate cameras, that's what Paul used. Cell phones or other video recording devices is restricted to an area to be designated by the city clerk in the northeast corner of the council chambers. They moving all the black folks to the back. To the northeast corner of the city. You didn't let me finish reading it.
I thought you did. I was finna get
the city council chambers during those meetings. Persons in violations of this resolution will deem to be acting in a disorderly fashion and shall be ordered to leave the meeting. And any unattended video equipment, that means Paul got to stand up there for all 8 hours, shall be deemed abandoned, and resolving that the city clerk shall post copies of this resolutions at the entrance to the city council chambers. Right. So, because that's why they knew this was coming. Go to the next page. They knew this was coming because if you remember, Candace gave a shout out to their new council YouTube page.
She did, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. We knew this stuff was coming. So here go the resolution by William Kim. That's when he walked up sliding with his hand in his pocket. Are you recording the back of my computer? Hell no, get your ass out my face. I got better sense than record some city equipment. Hell, I ain't going to jail. Then so resolution adopting designated videography area in city council chambers, freestanding camera stands. So section something of the Michigan Acts, Michigan compiled law 15, blah, 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 provides that a public body may establish reasonable rules and regulations in order to minimize the possibility of disrupting the meetings. Now listen to this shit. The increased use of tripods and other camera stands to facilitate video recordings of meetings of the city council and its committees creates potential disruptions by obstructing the view of council members and the audience. They shouldn't be looking their asses out there at us in the first place. Pay attention to what's going on up there on the dais, as y'all like to call it. Blocking physical access by occupying aisles and rows. Don't nobody be on the damn rows. We have our own rows. It'd be one person to each row. And occupying the aisles, that be Paul having carpets and towels and shit running over his wires down there and creating trip hazards resulting from unsecured power cords running across the aisles and walkways. It is resolved that to minimize the possibility of disrupting the meetings of the city council or its committees, all use of freestanding camera stands, including but not limited to tripods, blah, 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 blah. And so it just goes on to say the same thing. So we already know this shit gonna pass.
That was by Attorney Kim.
Attorney Kim. If y'all don't show up tonight, throw away the whole damn city. Just tell them, do whatever the hell y'all want to do with the city, with the ARPA money, whatever. Flint, it's about time y'all stand y'all asses up.
And I'm gonna tell you when she down there fell, because I did watch Eva down there fall.
I ain't see that.
I'm gonna tell you when this was, but it was Paul power cord. It wasn't even us. That was Paul shit. She down there flipped over. Yeah, because when we be over in that side, ours don't be, because we be right by ours don't be spread across the field.
We stand by the window.
Yeah, we be
and
right
our power cord come up
right on the window.
Yeah,
that was Paul that she down there flipped over. Because I remember I told her that day when she called herself looking back. It was back doing. She down there fell. I want to say around November.
But see, Davina came over and she told us, she was like, you can't be blocking the aisleways. We understood. That's all she had to come and tell us one time. We understood that. Paul has tiles down there over covering up his wires, a piece of carpet, rugs covering up his wires, and all of that stuff. It say it can't be abandoned. So Paul's stuff need to be attended to at all times. Everybody that got equipment need to be attended to. They done already moved the chairs back. Now y'all moving the black folks to the back.
And they hate the Art be up there too on that front row.
Yep, Art be recording too. When he be there, he be recording. So they moving the black folks to the back to record. I said it. You're moving the black folks. Don't nobody be recording but the black folks. But where's the leadership at now? Where's the leaders of Flint and all of these organizations to come protect our free speech here in Flint? Where they at? Y'all just gonna sit y'all ass at home again today and look to see what's happening? Or y'all gonna come and fight for y'all damn city? Because if they kick our asses out 18, y'all hit.
Paul ain't gonna let y'all see.
Paul is editing out stuff
to the maximum. The maximum stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna get some help because I see all these other groups be helping people.
They sure do. And I know my language may be a little rough today, but this is what y'all understand. Get y'all asses up off the couch. Get y'all asses up out the car or wherever y'all at and come down to City Council at 4:30, Special Affairs, and tell them how y'all feel. This council is the worst council I have ever seen in my life. And I was there before.
What time is City Council today?
4:30.
Yeah, 4:30.
4:30 is Special Affairs. They slipping all kind of excuse the language of the bump this morning, but they slipping all kind of shit in there today. They slipping them rules, a public hearing about them rules in there today at 5:30. They gonna pass them rules where you got 10 seconds for this and 1 minute for that. They moving all the black folks to the back. The NRA, Negro raggedy ass. They putting us all to the back to record. In our chambers. Yes, our chambers. I said it. Hell, I done paid more taxes here in Flint than a lot of people have.
That line, that's your chamber, and they you out for nothing.
Yeah, they throw us out for anything.
So
But
how
I'm
the Joe
saying,
Chambers? I like how people keep falling.
people need to come and stand up with us, man. Damn, we need outside help. We need folks from the outside to come and help and stand us up. Show Flint how it's
even
done.
our Wi-Fi box don't even be in their way.
No, Wi-Fi box be in the corner, tucked back in the corner.
And the where you ain't even
all our stuff be tucked.
That's what I'm saying.
We even went out. I'm sorry, Nick. Keep going.
Go. I'm just saying this right here though is when they tell you they don't want certain stuff out.
This is we went out so we wouldn't even have to have the power cord and bought our own little power box right here. So it won't be nothing running across the thing. We just hook our little power box up to the phone on our tripod. And ain't nobody stumbling over the tripod because we be over in the corner.
That's what I'm telling you. That right there is nonsense.
How they gonna restrict from your Open Meetings Act, like, and they coming up with rules? But you know what? Enjoy yourselves, because I don't predict that most of them up there gonna get reelected. I don't. This is the worst council I've ever seen. When the original Eric Mays, Ed Taylor, was up there with his Kumo D hat on and his long ass leather coat acting a fool, and Eric Mays was out there in the audience. Eric helped Ed Taylor get elected on that council. Him and Kristen was working on that. Hell, they done worked on more campaigns together than anybody. And they used to have the arguing going back and forth. Johnny Coleman was on there. I'm telling you, council was rough back in the days. But one thing they didn't do, they didn't single out audience members. They didn't do it. They even talked back to him because Eric was one out there talking from his seat. They didn't do all of this. They did not.
See what Hakeem said? He said, sure it did. I was around for the Ed Taylor.
Thank you, Hakeem. So you know I'm telling the truth. Yeah. You know I'm telling you. Ed Taylor and your daddy was friends.
But Woodrow, I'm gonna say this. Let me say this to you, Woodrow. That corner ain't never been out of control like that. What she talking about people? She down there failing. I'm telling you, not with us. With that corner, you'll see me move out the way if they gotta come by. I move out. I ain't never been what we saying. The
corner be jumping, but you gotta. Yeah. It don't be 8-10.
Yeah, but I'm saying when it be blocking, with people being blocked, even when our chairs be over there.
I have my signs. I know to take my signs now, so they can't even say I'm saying shit.
See what Truth Be Told just said. Look what Truth Be Told. The media
in DC always at and across the very front of the politicians. So that means TV 12-5 and all of them folks that they want to get interviewed, they got to go to the back too. This one for Attorney Kim and council members.
No, we ain't say names. I'm just saying.
No. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I get what I'm just saying. But the way they trying to act like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going by what they just wrote, what was put out there while they doing this. That is really poppycock, to be honest with you.
Right, because they too focused on what they saying out there in the audience instead of getting the business done. But you know what? And I read this. I think it was it Sister Audrey? It was somebody on that post. Excuse my language, but fuck where people record at.
Yeah.
When y'all gonna write a resolution on getting the damn pipes done? When y'all gonna write a resolution on when the water gonna be drinkable without a filter?
That's not important.
Yeah, what's more important is where we stand in the chambers to record at. That's more important than the water.
Yeah.
10 years this month. 10 years, and y'all more worried about the audience members and where they record at. So y'all moving all of the Negroes to the back.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. But you know that's not important.
Yes, Hakeem. They worried about the wrong shit.
But that's not important though. Getting clean water, you know what I'm saying? Helping people get their house. When you look at Saginaw, Detroit, they got it right. getting roofs did. But you know, on this, you got the people who over these organizations, especially that Cyrus Park, came right out and said the money wasn't sent to help the people. That's your own problem. But they ain't got no problem with them getting money. What was the purpose for Cyrus Park?
I don't know.
But these are the people. All you gotta do is look at the people that they putting in these positions. These are not people.
Victoria Wilm, can you put that up? Right, Flint Caskets. And I thought about charging my stuff and just propping up my arm, just holding my phone there on my arm as long as I could. Then I'll turn it over to Mickey. I thought about that. Because what they gonna say, I can't use my arm now. I can't sit in the seat.
They might come up with it.
You think they might come up?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
They doing everything they can to try to not. And then Liddell she was on Facebook again. That's becoming of a council person, but you know, they don't never see her Facebook post talking about people monetizing. A10 is not A10 ain't made not $1 red off of YouTube, $1 green off of YouTube or Facebook.
They can go see that we not monetized.
That's Paul. That's your homeboy Paul down there.
Yeah, that
ain't us.
Yeah, we ain't monetized on YouTube.
It ain't arts.
You be reporting my page so much on Facebook, it's unbelievable that I even still have a page. I'm just waiting on them to take that.
No iron pods. And you're right. Our did used to record. He did used to record holding his hand. Holding his phone. You right, because I remember long time ago before any of this shit came up, it never was an issue. But see, they don't want to be exposed. They don't want us showing Eva walking out giving Gladys the middle finger. They don't want that caught on camera. What, you think the camera ain't gonna pick it up from the back? Here we go again. What, they done moved us to the back.
Yeah, you only can record the back of the head of the public speakers now.
But that ain't in effect today.
Yeah, right. So we'd be up in
that ain't in effect today. I want to know what committee this came through. We already know it's gonna pass. Because we're so disruptive in the audience. Well, ain't y'all disruptive up there? Why the hell is y'all paying attention? If y'all wouldn't interact with us, I think things would go much smoothly. Y'all say y'all there to get the business of the city done. Get the business done.
She don't want to be showed, though, because remember when her, because we catching too much. When you're in the front, you catching too much going on. When they be having 2 or 3 be debating, they be having meetings right there in front of us. Remember, I told you, I told you they've been watching her. Because Liddell screamed over there when me and Dennis was having a conversation on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all lying.
Listen, them 2 right there. That's 2 good comments. How do these new rules appear over the weekend? And then it said, you funny, right? No committee. He know it didn't come through no damn committee. They want us to watch their edited YouTube channel.
Right. That's what I keep telling y'all. Look, you know how this is going. This ain't nothing but and watch. I put money they're gonna have 6 votes. Now, when it come time to vote that in, they're gonna have the 5 votes. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
5 or 6.
It's either gonna show up. That's the thing. Even show up, they're gonna have the 6 votes.
And today is Telltale Day when we get to really see how councilmen in the first ward gonna act. Committee meeting, that wasn't nothing. It just passing into special affairs. And did anybody, because I did not get a chance to look at the agendas, but I posted them for all of y'all, and I see AT&T and Flint hurried up and grabbed it. But all of that stuff that they
couldn't do when they had their votes there.
Yeah, but what's the word that I'm looking for? They took it off for indefinitely. Did it appear back up on special affairs agenda and city council like we thought it was? Did it, like they don't wait to 30 days no more. They do what the hell they want to do down there. Flint, get up off of your ass today.
Where's the pastors at? I'm with you on that, Miss Beverly.
Where's
Let me put this up.
Put it up. You know what, Miss Beverly Biggs? Yes. Where's all our pastors that should be speaking out for us? They won't come to council meeting, but they want you in the churches to give money for them and don't want to help us out with what's going on in the city of Flint. The only time we seen the pastors this year is when Reed came to get his money for his chalet and for them his other $50,000 for the Kennedy Center cleaners. And then we seen Harris come down there to apologize that he didn't get the whole story. And we ain't seen him no more. Pastor Thompson, now he do, I give him his props. He do show up without him. And shouts out to Pastor Thompson for coming up in the clubhouse this weekend. And he's one that's not afraid to speak up.
So now I give him that.
But see, they'll silence him.
So will. And did y'all see, okay, Angie Maxey, did y'all see the post about Oak Park being sold to, wow, you know what?
What I can't see, they moved the comments moving so fast.
No, I got it on the screen.
Oh, did y'all see the post about Oak Park being sold to Ashley Capital? What? No.
But I'm like, all right, I do want to see if the news got to be moved back there too. Because if Channel 12 and 5 don't be able to sit up in the front, I'm walking right up there. Fuck it, I just get put out. Family, get me out.
We're going to get you out. We'll get you out, Mickey. That's why we need a legal fund.
I'm telling you right now.
They're going to hold you for them 72 hours.
Or 5 them up there bullshitting, watch I walk right up there and set up. And I just get throughout.
But Trevor, we've been talking about that. And Trevor did say they was coming for the media. We knew that. This ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
We knew that.
I'm going right up there. Fuck it. I won't be there long, family.
But call them out. Where the hell are the pastors at to come and speak up for the black folk that they trying to move to the back of the chambers? Where the hell is Black Lives Matter?
Check your inbox.
Where the hell is the NAA to the CP? Where are all these people at? All these groups, all these organizations running around here. Where they at? That's for the people. Where are you? How come y'all don't come and speak up for the residents, or are y'all asses paid off? Do we have to get on your calendar for y'all to come and speak up for us? They trying to move us to the back. Listen, they edging us closer to that damn door. Pretty soon, council meetings, they gonna find a section. It's gonna be just closed session. They just gonna come out with a piece of paper, everything that they done passed in a minute. But it seemed like y'all don't care. I watched that clip. They acted a fool in Dalton, but they caught their attention. Flint, I rolled down Hamilton, Mason yesterday. Big houses with tarps. Hell, the tarps is so old they flying off the houses now.
It's crazy, but you see, they really is shutting us down. I'm saying, but I'm not bullshitting. If I catch Channel 12 up there with they shit, I'm walking on down there and set up. Fuck it, I guess I'll just be out early. Because this is crazy. This is like the stuff that they doing and how that's what I'm saying. It's people, this cannot be, they cannot tell me that the world is not seeing, I'm talking about the country, is not seeing if we can know what's going on, if they can see Dalton Mayor showing her ass down there in Dalton, Illinois, they cannot tell me they not seeing what's going on in Flint, Michigan. I'm just saying, if you see this lawlessness, just like we was watching how the mayor doing it there, we seeing just too much lawlessness, and it's unbelievable that a city as small as Flint, that you mean to tell me that the way the council president is getting people kicked out of city council, you can suspend a council person because they doing a podcast. You getting mad, but you're not suspending nobody. You getting up calling people bitches and you standing up like you want to fight. Like, but that ain't nothing wrong with that.
No,
you can take money and this to show you the hypocrisy of it, show you that they hypocrites. How you gonna come up with a resolution now after people that voted and got money for things? And the charter already is state law. You cannot receive gifts. This is state law and charter law. But yet, I can suspend you for 30 days. They suspended E. Mays for cussing. Gave him a total of 4 months? Gave him the first time 30 days and gave him another 90 days. All the stuff we seeing Liddell them doing, what she doing Candace, all this stuff they doing, even with Eva Worthy's putting her middle finger up, doing all of this. But I get it, because they got, it's votes for them and it's votes for other people. I mean, rules. It's rules for them and it's rules for Dennis and them.
Where is Oak Park? The city wants to sell Oak Park. This is a post I'm reading. The city wants to sell Oak Park to Ashley Capital. The charter says they need the approval of the voters. But apparently some in city government are saying that is unnecessary because the voters approved the sale 40 years ago. I don't know. I was only 7. There are people who vigorously oppose the sale.
Only thing I can say is this.
They're selling every damn thing.
Only thing I can say is this. When Dr. Weaver, I'm going to give her this. When she was in there, she stayed in court. I just don't see how this mayor and his regime ain't been in court.
Yep. This Dr. Bucko, Grandma Pat. I'm called, Pat. Pat sent me some gear that we can strap onto us and hold our damn camera up right there. Just hold the camera up. A chest mount.
Oh, Tony Williams said behind Job Corp. That's Oak Park. Job went there.
Oh, okay. A chest mount.
Yeah, see, Councilwoman J. Ricardo with me. She said it's a double standard.
A chest mount.
I'm telling you, I'm going right down there if they play that.
We need to get us a chest mount.
Yeah, but no, I'm still walking down there, man.
I know it ain't in effect today, but when they pass it, because they gonna pass the shit.
I'm walking down there when they pass. Fuck that. If I see Channel 12 them down there with their cameras, I'll be right down there. Just get me out because I can't handle long. I'll be telling like I'm.
They gonna keep you for 72 hours.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling. All I want is some hibachi. How they be doing? Give me my hibachi. I'm gonna be on there like, yeah, when to set this play up.
Look, Jay said it. Yes, get a chest mount. Y'all already know. Hit the Cash App because y'all know y'all money good with us. I still got to get y'all water bottles out. It's coming. I've been a little busy. Hit the Cash App. Y'all know whatever y'all send us money for. Y'all know damn well we go and buy it. Hit that Cash App. Me and Mickey will be strapped up with chest mounts.
I'm walking down there with that tripod.
I'm talking about when they move the Negroes to the back.
Watch, I go right up there to the front. I'm
gonna have to chest mount.
It's gonna be a Rosa Parks moment when they take my ass from sitting up in the front. Cause I'm gonna look at them like, well, I guess we got to do what we got to do.
Right, film a protest fast. That's right.
That's just crazy.
Look! They said they about to add chest mounts to the resolution now.
That's crazy. I'm being honest with you. You're not finna do that. I'm gonna walk right down there because I'm telling you, you're not gonna see. Watch 5 and them be all together right up in the front. That's really like watch. I'll be march right down there with them. They're
gonna be in the northeast corner.
Let me catch one of them in the front. And watch, I go right down there with them.
They're gonna be in the back in the northeast corner.
Like some of this.
This ain't bad.
Yeah, they say you can't be talking and eating with that chest mount on winter.
You don't want to have the bags of chips. Don't be trying to put this shit on me.
I remember I walked away. They put me out. Y'all act like y'all couldn't be around there. Shit, you be down there ready to fall out after about 4 hours of nonsense.
Keep talking, Mickey. I'm trying to see how much a chest mount costs.
I'm just trying to figure out how they really that's what I'm telling you. I don't even want to figure out who be coming up with this idea. Hey, ban them from sitting in the front. This is how you know they crazy. That's where most of the cameras be at in the front. If you take down them damn borders that they put up there, they didn't put borders up. Yeah, put straight up borders. Candace, we can't see you unless we're in the front. Liddell, if you move your purse, we could see you. What is she mad about her face expression she be making?
She just probably mad about her
they be
face,
mad
dog.
when we be catching them huddled up in 3.
That ain't against the law no more, according to Attorney Kim. They can do that. That's not violating the Open Meetings Act. But again, you spend too much time, Flint City Council, on the wrong things.
Right.
Fix the damn water. Fix the damn streets. Now, I know y'all going to do about 10 to 15 houses for y'all little campaign mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Winters, is it true Ridgeway backed out of giving $14 million to Brownell Homes renovations? That's the word on the street. I heard. Sure did. I don't know why he backed out, but they said that he didn't. They no longer have that $14 million. They only gonna be doing what they originally was gonna be doing before. Sure is. That's what I heard. I ain't gonna lie. Mickey, they are mentally ill, low IQ, tyrants who never had real jobs, never had money.
I get it.
Man, he is a fool. He said he not MLK, he Malcolm X by any means necessary.
Mm-mm.
We're going to get us some chest mounts.
Good morning, Queen Anifa. Okay,
Good
they start at
morning.
$9, $10. I'm going down. I'm gonna march right down there. The hell with it. That's how
Yep,
I'm
I seen that. I was just looking at the chest mounts too. I'm like, they ain't even. Hey, y'all, we can get a bunch of chest mounts. Hit the cash app. We'll get them chest mounts. We'll have them by the next
But that's
meeting.
really crazy. But do you understand? They put borders up. I'm acting like they got borders. This is like them 9 countries up there. They gonna put but really it wasn't Dennis and Tanya, Jerry, or Eric who had them up there. That was for Liddell Lewis, Candace Moonshot. Like that's what I'm saying. These people can talk hella shit. But when it come time for them to take it back, I hope they get it down.
Man, I'm about to go up in here.
Oh, they finna be open up in a second.
You can put it on your head. That's one for $16.99. Man, they got okay. Where there's a will, there's a way. Mm-hmm.
That's why we do need some lawyers. We do, because I wouldn't keep playing with them.
A magnetic.
Yeah, I would really sue their asses.
Put it around your neck.
Can't keep playing with them, man. The citizens should put a lawsuit in on this administration.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all need to come down there and stand up. Quit watching us on camera and come to council meeting. Quit thinking y'all ain't gonna make a difference. Let them see y'all speak at that podium for that 1-2 minutes, whatever they give y'all. They need to hear from the people that put them in them damn seats.
You see how they try to check RL. I'm with you, Raymond Eldridge. They know RL be going there, but Judy act like she got Liddell. Even Quincy be mad. Why is y'all mad? Because I've always been told only hit dogs holler.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's it right there.
Like, cause anytime you bring up anything with getting money from Ashley Capital, have you noticed things go hectic?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, why Ashley Capital on Oak Park? They got the whole Buick City side.
Why wouldn't you go get it? They'll give it to you. Why not go get all you can get?
Yeah, that's true. I
wouldn't stop it. If you're gonna keep giving me more, why not?
Yeah, pretty soon they gonna own all of that down there. He'll give them the streets to go along with it too.
Yeah, why not take it when you got fools?
But see, they ain't talking about that. And then I seen a post where they gonna have the kickoff to Juneteenth in Cyrus Park, and they looking for volunteers after they done got $50,000. Cyrus Park Neighborhood Association, when is y'all next meeting? Because have y'all even asked what the $50,000 is going to be used for over there in Cyrus Park? I don't know what else y'all can build in that damn park for $50,000. Or is it going to be the classic lines? This is for more events to be put on during the summer,
It's election season. Dennis, they're going to be mad at that right there.
Change the city name to Ashley, Michigan.
Instead of Flint, Michigan. Because Ashley buying up everything, ain't they?
Sure is. What is it with Flint? Raymond from the YouTube side. What is it with Flint and the obsession with parks? That's where the money at. Beautification grants. They can get
because you can live in them.
That's where they're gonna be living.
Tent City in a minute.
Shit. They're not doing nothing to fix these people residents. But like I said, don't worry. The weather's about to break. Y'all gonna see a commercial about 5 or 10 houses getting new roofs and stuff because it's election season. It's coming. But y'all need to stand up. I don't understand. This Flint is the only city, what is y'all scared of? What are you scared of? Get up off of your asses and come to council meeting. 4:30. Today is special affairs. They can't just put a resolution on here that didn't go through no committee and over the weekend at that. Attorney Kim just didn't wake up and say, I think I'll just stop all of the cameras and move all of the Negroes to the back. He didn't come up with that on his own. So we know they're talking outside the meeting. Come up and say something. I don't care if it don't change nothing. They know y'all not even going to show up to say nothing. Phone lines are open. 810-207-5058. Call in and talk about it. And then let's be about it. It's enough of talking. We talk every damn day. 810, we lay it out for y'all every damn day. It's time that y'all do something around here. This is beginning to get pathetic.
To start the call or the call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
This St. Louis.
Hey, St. Louis.
You know this don't make no damn sense.
Yeah.
They don't want cameras because Lydell can't show her ass no more.
Right.
See, while she was up there, it's supposed to be in her damn seat, that shit would have never happened. But the big elephant bitch wants to be over there. Her and that machine want to sit there and want to talk to Don, Dennis and everything, and try to taunt him. And ain't nobody gonna fall for y'all bullshit but y'all.
Right.
But that's what they don't. That's what it is. They don't want the cameras there because they can't do their shit. Even sit her motherfucking ass there, and if anybody pass by, she got to say something. Then when they sit there and say something back to her, she want to play the victim. Bitch, get your ass up out of just go.
Mm-hmm.
You nasty hoe. Just go. But that's what she do. When Mays was on his 30-day suspension, that man was going out the chambers. He was sat there and said something to him, and he said, I don't even talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even talk to you. Like I said, but she sit to her ass there and want to say something to Dennis. And then when Dennis said, I didn't say anything. Bitch, yes, you did. You will sit there on camera and wave your hand to either keep on.
Mm-hmm.
But then y'all don't want where's the comment? So y'all talk a whole bunch of shit. But y'all a whole bunch of shit. And that man, Mr. Mays, I heard over the weekend because I listened to one of the,
Uh-oh. I was trying to end the, callbacks, Auntie.
You did what?
I was trying to end the people from calling in.
I got
call back, St. Louis. I'll wait for you right now. Here she go.
Start the call or 2 to decline. Press 1 to start the call. The call will start at the beep.
I was trying to end all of them calls that's coming in, and I accidentally ended you.
Yeah. And the man sit there. Hi. And this Tanya said how he was on the special, the other board. And I was like, what? And now he's on the council now. And I think this everything is a setup.
Yeah.
Everything is a setup. Lydell needs to take her butt back to Maine.
Mm-hmm.
And Michelle needs to get her butt off council. But when everybody starts back to vote, and that's what the people need to do. They need to come up there and have their council chambers full.
You're right.
It needs to be full. Because it makes no sense. You got outsiders looking, outsiders looking in, and then the ones that live there can't come. They can't do anything.
That's true.
That's true. That's true. And nearly, they need to go and vote his butt out too.
They sure do. I just can't.
Because Mr. Kim is not for the 9 council members. She's only for 5 or 6 of them.
But do you think the people
But
ever gonna stand up at St. Louis? Like we've been talking for
they're not
a
gonna
year.
stand up. They're not gonna stand up.
This is a shame.
And that's the shame. They're not gonna stand up. But I bet you, if they sit there and say, if we y'all gonna get $500 if you come to the council meeting, I guarantee you everybody be there.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you everybody be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then my pressure going up. Yeah, but that's what they need. They need to get their asses up, come to the council meetings, and stand up.
That's true.
Because if you can't stand up for yourself, ain't nobody else gonna stand up for you.
Sure ain't.
They're not gonna stand up for you, and they're gonna keep doing what they're doing because they're getting away with it.
Yep. That's it.
They're getting away with it.
That's it.
Nearly don't care nothing about them folks, and they don't care nothing about them folks. You see the ones that do care, they suffering them.
Mm-hmm.
But people, residents, I don't live there. Y'all get y'all asses up and go out there and if you don't have a seat, bring your lounge chair. Sit your ass on the floor.
Right. Maze sat on the floor. We sure did.
Right. But if you don't want nothing, then stay in your damn house. Yep. You won't get nothing.
Yeah.
I just saw this call to tell. And hey, Nikki, how you doing?
How you doing, St. Louis?
I'm doing fine.
Glad to hear you doing better.
What you say, Nikki?
I said glad to hear you doing better.
Yeah, well, I was doing better when I called to that time, but I ain't gone home yet. I'm still here.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we still praying for you.
Yeah, thank y'all. But yeah, Dennis, I do. I love Dennis. I love Trevor. I love everybody on 810.
Well, we love you too. We love you too.
I truly do. But yeah, that's what the residents need to do. Y'all need to come up, get out, because the ones, you don't have that many people fighting for you.
So
because they're trying to censor them and trying to get them out.
Yeah.
You look at what they did with Mr. Mays. They killed him. I'll be back. I'm going to get surprised. Yeah, they killed him.
All right. Well, thank you.
Really, and the rest of them, they killed that man. And look what they doing with Miss Tanya, Miss Carter, and Mr. Dennis.
Yep, stressful.
They don't want them there.
Yep.
They don't want them there because they're not yes people.
Right.
Quincy and the rest of them, yes, master, yes, Big Bear.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Yes, Big Bear. But that's what they need to do. Y'all need to, if they was to sit there and say, we're going to give you $500 a head, then come and fill this chamber, so I bet you every last motherfucking resident will be there.
Need to be there. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. We got to get to all these other callers, St. Louis.
Yeah, because I got to finish listening. Okay. Y'all have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you, sweetheart.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Press 1 to start the call. The call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Renee Jackson.
Hey, Miss Renee. How you doing, my sister?
Hey, my sister Wendy. Hey, my brother Mickey.
How you doing,
Hey.
sister?
I'm blessed. Okay, I called in. This, what y'all just said they trying to do. I don't know if people can remember back here. That's when I cried. When they brought those police in there, only thing they didn't have was the water hoses and the long white gloves. Mm-hmm. Now here we go again. Mm-hmm. They going back to slavery, if you ask me. Mm-hmm. Now you know where y'all going next. Completely out the back door.
That's what I said.
If they can get, that's what's going to happen. Yeah. Now, if the residents see this is when they really need to start marching. They need to start doing what the mayor they doing over there in Dalton. They took it for a while, then they got tired. Y'all, we can get on this Facebook, we can get on everywhere, we can talk until Flint residents come out and show their faces. Maybe they will now that it's getting warm and they not, somebody can get to them and stop the older ones from being scared of losing their home. I can understand that. But no, they just taking over, damn it. And it seems like once Mr. Mays left here, it's they camera. They don't care. They just, y'all out of there.
Yeah.
So this so sad. And what's going on is just like it's happening and don't nobody care. We do what we do and that's it and that's all. That's the way I feel they doing.
That's true.
And it's wrong. That's why we need to, if we can all get some money and get together, and I put in, so we can all get buses and get people like me that don't live in there, and let us all get put out at the same time. Let us all get some water thrown on us, because sooner or later they're going to pull the police up there. They're going to start flying water on people and hitting them with the billy jacks or whatever them things called. This is ridiculous. When y'all get it together and we all want to do some marching, let me know. I can donate for a bus. We can all do something and try to help these people, because this is a shame.
That's true. That's very true.
That's right. And I love y'all witnesses. I sent you my info waiting on my Mr. Mays cup. So I can put him up here on my fighting plate. That was my guy. All right.
All right. Love you, sister. Thank you.
And I love y'all. And y'all take care now. Be safe down there.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Talk with y'all later.
Okay.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Put up some of these comments. These people in here talking their asses off. And you ain't putting up not a one comment.
I'm looking at all these people that's finally stalking our page now.
Ain't nobody caring. Them people been stalking our page. Call failed. Call back.
I just got to give a shout out to the first council person that's following 18.
And to start the call or the call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Rico from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hey, Rico.
Hey, good morning. I had a point of information. What is with this northeastern corner that they want to put all the cameras, cell phone cameras, and all of that in?
That's where they're moving all the Negroes to the back. They don't want they don't want us up in the front no more. They try to say it's because the phone cords and stuff, the electrical cords or whatever coming across the aisle, but that's Paul stuff.
I don't even believe that, because the few times that y'all they'll adjourn or be at ease, y'all kind of move your cameras around and stuff. And I don't never see y'all's or Art's, phones, in the way, any cords in the way and all of that, just from what I see. Right. But I think really it's trying to hide something. Either it's trying to protect Jigsaw. I'm sorry, I know that's not her name, but I'm going to call her that. Jigsaw or Liddell or Judy or Quincy, trying to hide his missing tooth. I'm going to keep it real with you. It's protecting them.
Yeah. But it's like the camera can pick it up from the back of the room. But pretty soon, I understand what you're saying, but they moving us. You see, they slowly moving us out that damn door, don't you?
Well, as soon as they do, I understand they got a YouTube channel. But here's the thing, even if they, succeed in putting all the cameras out, y'all and Art and all of y'all out, and they got this YouTube channel, if you got the meetings live, well, we're going to still be able to see the corruption. It's not like you can edit live video.
Right. But some of his
So-
stuff, some of the other channels have edited versions of council meeting. So
Yeah.
we got to do something. This don't make no sense. Flint needs to stand up.
Yes. And like you've been saying all morning, everybody in Flint needs to come down there because you see what's going on.
Yeah.
They trying to cover their tracks. They trying to make sure that, okay, the corruption that we have been caught doing, okay, yeah, we can't do nothing about that. It's on video. It's been documented. People probably done saved this stuff. People probably done sent it to the FBI. But now that we got what we need up here in this chamber on these seats, now let's start trying to act right. But still do the corruption, but try to make it somewhat legal, you know. That's what I think they're trying to do.
The Michigan ACLU that they would sue on our behalf. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They will.
Okay.
But everybody tonight, 4:30, y'all need to be there. If you can get there early, get there early. I will be, now again, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Right.
I can't be there in person. But I will be on the live. I will be in the live stream waiting. Okay. And I will be looking at this corruption.
All
okay.
Right. We appreciate you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right, now.
You
have a good day.
You have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Press 1 to start the call or 2. The call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
How you doing, sweetie?
What's going on, Rich Jones?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Hey, man, what's up with them press passes?
With the what?
We got
What do we have to do? Because I know we qualify for press passes. So, and we need to get them anyway, because y'all should have been able to record while y'all was in that case with the Eric Maine situation a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, but we didn't fill out the paperwork to get it to the judge to have him to sign off to allow cameras in there. But Pakel really don't like cameras in this courtroom anyway, so that was...
y'all gotta go on and just take that step and get them press passes and stop playing games.
Right. I agree.
You know, ain't no use of going through all that, because there's something else that's going on that they don't want y'all to talk about. Mm-hmm. They want y'all to talk about y'all cameras. There's something else going on. Maybe it's that damn budget they finna put together and throw and run through.
Right.
The budget meetings, and we have to sit up there by nearly in the table.
It's a lot going on, but the problem with the reason why they're doing what they're doing, only 13% of us vote. All they gotta do is keep 7.5%, 8% of the voters happy, and they're gonna continue to be winning by 80 votes and 100 votes.
Yeah.
And the other side don't really want nobody else to get involved, because they only need to turn maybe 200 people to maybe get their side approached. They're just not doing a good enough turning those 200 people. It's a lot of black people in the city of Flint, and they can't get that 200 vote turnaround.
Right.
Well, Rich, I got a question for you.
I'm listening.
I know you'll answer this. Now, this is from the Clubhouse incident about. And I'm not trying to throw you on Main Street, but I know you don't mind walking down in the valley of the darkness.
Whatever, man. You make sure you be down there at 4:25.
Well, answer this question.
I'm listening.
I was listening to Juan Tez when he was speaking about when he was trying to get, his votes, and they got through all his signatures.
Uh-huh.
Was we really having this many problems with Miss Inez Brown as we having now?
Well, no, because Miss Inez Brown was dictating the agenda, and now the agenda is being dictated towards Miss Davina. Davina is asking Attorney Kim questions when Inez Brown used to tell what was her name, Angela Wheeler or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she used to tell Angela Wheeler stuff, so it's a vast difference now.
Okay, so where before the clerk would tell the attorney, no, that's not right. This is how
Oh
it's
yeah,
done.
like I can give y'all a prime example.
Okay, go ahead.
We was in the ethics and accountability meeting, right?
Uh-huh.
And y'all know how Joe Kim is and the other guy. At that time, Joe was the vice president, so it was another president, and they both was on that same stuff. They were talking about how much the mayor, they had a good conversation with the mayor and how much he was going to support them, and just tell them everything. You know what politicians do. They tell you what you want to hear.
Right.
And then he just broke down and said, but I can't do nothing for y'all because the previous administration shredded all of the resolutions. Eric May said, Arnaz Brown, ain't there resolutions in your office?
Yes.
She said, yeah.
Yes, a copy.
And she went down there and came back with 5 minutes with those resolutions.
Yep.
We won't see something like that happen again with the Lena.
Mm-hmm.
What is going to take is going to take 6 council people to install in her trust. Because right now, they have fear in her. So she got to operate through trust and love and what's best for the city and not what's best to keep these 5 people from trying to say that we want to put somebody else in that seat.
Right. Because
council can replace her.
Yeah.
They got the
so it's a mess.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, she won't even swear in the ombudsman.
And do you think Miss Inez Brown would have went for that?
Would have went for what?
Not swearing in the ombudsman.
Man, I think Inez seen what was happening and got out the way, dog.
Me too.
I don't think she would have took. I don't think she would have. I think she would have. Something would have happened by now.
She would. So you saying basically she would have sworn.
No, she would have attempted. She would have attempted. They probably would have been counseling meetings left and right. But she would have attempted. I think Inez would have attempted.
So you think this is one of the weakest ethics and accountability boards you've seen?
Now, y'all got to remember, my only voice for years, all the way up until 2014, was whatever Eric Mays told me I had to run with it. Just like some things that y'all say, people just got to run with it because y'all have the only opinion that they can hear. So all the way up until 2014, if Eric Mays didn't tell me something, I didn't know nothing about Flint politics. So I really don't know much about the Ethics and Accountability Board, but from my few visits there, they're not strong enough to give the people what they want.
Right.
And like Eric said, why should I come up here and fight to put money in y'all pockets when y'all gonna be the one chastising and punishing me?
Right.
So that's probably the same way that, and you got to think about it. That's been underfunded office for years because of that same approach. Why should we take care of somebody that's gonna take our heads off? That's the same way. Why should they put somebody in that seat that's gonna argue and fuss and vote against them?
But they want to follow the charter so much, though. And Quincy was instrumental on this charter commission. He put that in there, the Ethics and Accountability Board. And they also supposed to have another financial board that looks over the finances of the city. Why they not up there talking about that instead of moving all of the folks to the back of the room?
Now, that right there, and like I said, as far as y'all cameras and stuff, it's something else going on. But get your press passes, get your chest braces and all, and make sure you keep recording those meetings. Do not stop recording those meetings. Don't go down there and throw your cameras all up, make a scene, getting carried all off. Whatever you got to do it and get you a press pass so you can set up the way you. And let me say one more thing about them courts. I've been walking in and out of city council meetings, and Paul been having courts from head to toe in that building. I ain't tripped yet.
Thank you.
But
I'm clumsy.
Thank you.
Because I'm telling you, that was Paul Court that day. When that day Eva called herself tripping, Rich, that was Paul shit that was set up in the front. That was Paul Court. That's why I don't even like how they even trying to play that game. Our courts don't be stretched across the what's the name. That was Paul shit. That's why I'm laughing. Like, and Paul be the only one that be leaving. He be in this truck while his camera's up there. If I have to go a bathroom break or do something, Winters is recording. If Winters got to leave, I sit up there and watch the what's the name. So I don't get what they say. And even with Art leave, if Art leave, he asks one of us, "Hey, take over my phone."
All y'all work together.
Yep, we do. We do.
It's just a lot of. It's just too much. But real talk, it's something else that's going down. I don't know what it is, but this got to be a delusion. And we just gotta get more people involved in this voting situation. That's it. We can talk all we want to talk.
Yes.
Eric Diane, if y'all really pay attention to Eric Diane wishes was for all of. I listened to you with this. I paid attention today. Was for all of those organizations that you named, which is really step up.
Yep.
They wasn't stepping up while he was here. They didn't step up. And if you really think about it, they really wasn't doing nothing. From what I'm hearing, they wasn't doing nothing while he wasn't elected. Well, we had stronger leaders. They was doing something and taking care of themselves. What we have now is they're not doing nothing for us, and they're taking care of themselves. They never stop taking care of themselves. And I'm talking about the concerned pastors and stuff. But they're not standing up for us at all.
Nope.
And we also gotta bring in the NAN, the National Action Network, which Eric Mays was the president of.
Well, who's over that now? Like, I didn't even name them because I didn't even know.
Well, me and some of my friends want us to join and be active. Other friends is trying to giving them the middle finger because their inactivity and the excuse that they use saying that Eric Mays said, stand down. You know what I told them? I said, who was Eric Mays listening to? The same people that told him that didn't want him to run for mayor and then talked him into running a word of mouth campaign? Is that the same person that y'all listening to telling him to tell y'all to stand down? Y'all don't hear him? He's begging for y'all to step up and come into his defense.
Right.
Begging y'all.
Begging.
Went up there one time and was bragging on them. Remember when they had that meeting at Christ Fellowship?
Yep.
Went up there and was bragging about that meeting. Like they was really finna do something. What happened since that meeting at Christ Fellowship?
Nothing.
And I took up for that meeting at Christ Fellowship. Maurice Davis had the camera all on me, had me looking like a fool. I took up for them. I'm like, well, wait a minute. We got to give him a chance.
You sure did say
How
that.
long ago that's been? Hell, Eric been dead over a month. We got to just get more people involved to make, because they're not scared of us. Like I said, they only got to please 8% of the voters, because we only got like 13% voting, and they done that. So until we can go get more people involved and scare them, we're going to be in trouble.
You're right. That's why we got to push voting. People need to vote.
We got to vote. And let me tell you something. That's gonna be hard. I mean, like, I walked the campaign trail, right? They asked me, so what kind of money you plan on stealing?
Wow.
Said what?
You know, it's just like when it comes to Flint and politicians, these 87% of us that don't vote really got a bad, most of them really got a bad taste in their mouth about voting, about elected officials.
You can't blame them. Look at the history of Flint. Yeah. You can't blame them, but it's time that we stand up and change it. We got to change the dynamics, change the narrative of what's going on. Leave all of them old recycled politicians wherever they at in their little meetings. Leave them over there. It's time we get new, fresh people up that think like us.
Yeah, you do gotta change
on the same thinking pattern, right?
Yeah, you gotta change the mind state, because I don't care who you put in. If you don't put in the person that got the mind state to want to help the people and not helping themselves, we're gonna get the same thing. We'll be looking at next year. We need another recall,
right?
Because what you just saw with Liddell and Candace and Quincy them doing and Judy, that's why I'm like, I'll be tripping off of Judy. It's a Republican. You supposed to be fiscal responsibility. You giving out money and just letting it go. You jump into a garbage contract.
That's gonna put the city in debt each year.
Yeah.
And she didn't mind. Yeah. But Rich, we need you to come stand up. I know you done gave up on council for a minute, but we need everybody down there tonight.
I'm very sick, man. I didn't know I was, man. I've been sick for like 2 days before everything passed. I'm still sick.
Okay.
Well, every time I go outside, something weird happens to me. Okay. So I guess I'll be weird tomorrow because I'm coming outside today.
Oh well, come on then. Just put your mask on. You know
it. I gotta come, man. But this is too much, man.
It is.
And at least I can say every time I come outside, I do something for my people.
We appreciate that. All right.
Yeah, but it's gonna happen though. It's gonna happen. Maybe, like I said, maybe it just gotta get to the point of no return before things start to turn around. I've been seeing people comment about that Dawson situation.
Right.
That city of Dawson.
They standing up. All right, we got to get you to wrap up. We got some more callers. You've been on here for a long time.
Yeah, y'all got a million calls, man. Go ahead, enjoy your day. And yeah, I'll see y'all at 4:30 today because I get to do my traveling from Flint, Michigan this year. I don't have to travel from Orlando, Florida.
All right, then. Well, that's good. Well, we'll see you down there today.
Yeah, yep.
All right. Thank you, Rich.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Can we cash that girl to play for Judy abroad? No. She got to buy her own stuff. Good morning, Carol.
Oh, I just got breaking news coming in. They said it's a post out there on Maid Institute that the first ward councilman is in D.C. Didn't I hear that Black Lives Matter was in D.C. this week too? What's going on in D.C.? Am I? Hold on 1 minute, caller. I just got this in hot off the press that it was a post on Maid Institute saying that the first ward councilman is in D.C. So they don't think that he'll be there tonight. So Eva must be showing up again. And also, Black Lives Matter is in D.C. as well. All right, you got the floor.
Interesting indeed.
Jessica, good morning.
Good morning. This is Jessica from Cali. Now, the two of y'all are parents. Now, let me ask you this as parents, and any parents in the chat, feel free to chime in. When you know that your child has been doing something wrong, what pisses you off more? When they tell you the truth, or when you find evidence that they're trying to lie?
Shit. Yeah, when I
know you did it. Exactly. I know you did it.
Right.
I know you did it. It's clear as day that you did it. But you think I'm stupid. And I'm angrier. So don't compound your wrongdoing by trying to hide it. And so that's what's happening with this resolution trying to ban cameras. All you've done, just like with Paul editing his videos, it's an embarrassing and transparent effort to try to disguise wrongdoing. But the problem with that, though, is that it only further draws attention to the wrongdoing. If you don't have anything to hide, if you're not doing anything wrong, if, as you claim, all of these narratives are being spread by your political enemies, if Tanya Burns' podcast is such a threat and is spreading such a false narrative, then why are you going out of your way to shut down public eyes and ears? Explain that. Right. Why this big push to do things under the cover of metaphorical darkness? I mean, you ain't ashamed about anything else.
Right.
Maybe it's because you want to be able to, and this is going to sound kind of paranoid, maybe this is because you want to be able to incite and possibly inflict violence with only your sanctioned cameras on things. But see, the problem is that it's already out there. And even when you hear this excuse a lot when people, I think when Kelly Price was on R&B Divas, and she said that I really wasn't problematic. It was just the way that things were edited. Mm-hmm. Editing is one thing, so you can chop stuff up to make people sound like they said whatever, but even the most sophisticated of technology, it's still obvious. But you still said the shit.
Right.
So you still said it. The words are coming out of your mouth. So there's nothing that a Paul Herring or anybody else can do. He can try to use strategic static to block out what JWC or Dennis Pfeiffer or Tanya Burns are saying. But again, it's obvious. They are objectively terrible enough, the Fab Five. Hopefully they don't become the Satanic Six. They are objectively terrible enough that they're whatever you try to do at this point, it only looks like mitigation efforts for you to try to stop the bleeding because your corruption has been exposed on a national, perhaps international scale. And you are beginning to realize that while you may be experiencing sort of consequence behavior, you may feel like you can act an ass with impunity within the walls of Flint. The national attention that you're getting, if you have any political aspirations, and I say this even with the knowledge that not a whole lot, I mean, it used to be that the kind of stuff that you see them pulling will get you ousted. You'd be a political pariah 20 years ago.
Right.
Now anything goes.
Is right.
Now anything goes. But again, you made this, I think, Wintis, you made this point when you talked about what Neely's plan was for Liddell now that he has Leon Elamine in his sights. You are an embarrassment, dear child. You are an embarrassment. See, Neely, if he wants to be if he wants to enter that particular echelon of politics, you can't have some refrigerator-sized hood rat running up on white folks and spreading false narratives. You are an embarrassment. You're shaped like a Kenmore. And I said I wasn't gonna do that anymore, so I apologize. That's my first warning.
Okay.
That's my first one. I said after that, after Sister Circle with you and Anna, I said that I wasn't gonna do it. There is enough terrible about her that I don't have to resort to sexist fat shaming. That said, the fact is, you have a history of inciting and threatening to inflict violence on a colleague and on 2 residents. It's not going to play well on a national scale, and it's definitely not going to play well in academia, because after you get voted out of council, if there's any justice, maybe you can make money off of your 501c3s, and if you try to go to academia, this is not going to play well. You're going to be asked about this in your interviews. I promise you that. You try to go for a full-time position at any institution of higher learning, your social media activity as a council person, you making TikTok videos, making fun of dead, deceased colleagues, that's not gonna play well. So you trying to ban cameras after the damage has already been done is only making you look guilty, and it's only further inviting scrutiny on you. So even if you are successful and you get enough votes to try to put people in the back, it's not going to work out the way you think. Yeah. If anything, it's just going to further illustrate the importance of keeping ears and eyes on you, because you can't be trusted. It's one thing and we say this about our politicians all the time, it's one thing for us to be, okay, well, this is a lame duck politician, or this politician is toothless and not doing anything. But you are doing something. Only the something that you're doing is deliberately harmful to the citizens of Flint. You're not just walking past shitty standards. You are the shitty standard in the votes that you take, in the blight that you ignore, the fact that the water hasn't been fixed, and the fact that you are spending so much energy on rubber stamping the mayor's wish list that you're not giving the voters what they need. There's no excuse for $94 million coming into the city of Flint, and people are still sleeping in houses with no roofs, right? No windows, right? No doorknobs, shit in their basements, living like people in a third world country. Right. There's no excuse for that. That is unconscionable, and the fact that you feel no shame about that, and even worse, the fact that you have somebody who is supposed to be representing, you're the city attorney, but ultimately you work for the citizens of Flint. That's your job. You have somebody hand-waving you selling your vote, which is funny, because I remember when the whole thing with W.T. Stevens and everything went down. This is bid rigging, and we can't have this kind of corruption. So it's just interesting, the kinds of things that are getting hand waved, the efforts to hide the kinds of things that are being hand waved, and how, again, we have people who are trying to get away with literal and figurative murder. At the very least, you want to get the eyes off of you as you march ahead with your plan to economically and ethnically cleanse Flint, Michigan. That's true. And that is the end of my incoherent ramblings for today. You did well. Hopefully y'all don't get cussed out by no disgruntled creatures from the East Coast. That's okay. We used to it. We good. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Jessica. Bye, y'all. Bye-bye. I see Miss Magnolia Younger. She put something up there in the chat like, y'all be dropping facts up in here. They still haven't paid W.T. Stevens. But then you got other ones coming back to collect more money for work that wasn't even done.
That's just
that they was already paid for the work.
Just to show you that, like, really how they play games here. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? When you got 5 and I'm just gonna be honest. And if the brother is watching, there's no disrespect, brother, but if you going along with the get along, it's gonna be rough for you.
Press 1 to start the call, or 2 to decline. The call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good morning, Miss Morning Bumper, Winters Hall. How are you?
Good morning, Councilwoman Tanya Burns. How are you?
Good morning.
I'm good. What's up, Nikki?
What it do?
Listen, I'm just going to go over a couple things, and I have been listening, but I want people to pay attention. Tonight, we're supposed to be on the agenda If the resolution in regards to if you vote on anything, it has to be disclosed. We got to take a look at that. Well, we know that they didn't disclose, but Dale said she was going to get her money. She already voted on it. They've been voting on, Quincy has voted on to give Ashley Capital $3.5 million, voted to give a $72 million tax abatement. And then he voted to give Habitat for Humanity $5 million when he took a $11,000 lawnmower, and it was put through their organization that he has now possession of. Liddell also voted to give Ashley Capital $3.5 million and then voted on a $72.5 million tax abatement for Ashley Capital. Neither one of them disclosed the fact that through nonprofits they had received money. Liddell is the incorporator of Cyrus Park that she kept trying to say, oh, you can't prove that that's my. Girl, stop. Yes, we can. The filings with the state. That is your nonprofit you created. But in this resolution tonight, we need to pay attention. It does not include Mayor Neely. Does not include. It says council members. Mayor Neely took money from Ashley Capital. He took money from Ashley Capital, and remember that amount went on the sliding scale. It was $1,500, $2,000, $2,500, and I think the last campaign finance report, I want to say the total amount because it was a correction, was $7,000 a week. That needs to be pulled up. So when we talk about now they're trying to get ahead of the with this resolution isn't needed. Page 12, the Flint City Charter speaks to you cannot take gifts on rare anything gratuity with businesses doing business with the city of Flint or seeking to do business with the city of Flint. Page 12. So technically, if you go underneath ethics, starting on page 10, 11, and 12, it speaks specifically to this. Now, why doesn't this include the mayor? Why doesn't it include other city employees? Why is this just to council? It shouldn't be. Why are we reduplicating the wheel? There's no need to. And I'm going to tell you why. They're being investigated, as they should be. They're being investigated. And when you're being investigated, they're trying to cover their tracks. When you get investigated, you get rid of the people who have been speaking truth to power. Right. I'm going to continue speaking truth to power. Y'all going to continue speaking truth to power. 810 going to continue. But they go after the people speaking truth to power. They need to be in prison. They knew what they were doing.
I agree.
So
now I've been hearing rumblings. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Councilwoman Burns, but I've been hearing rumblings that you may not be allowed to speak at public speaking. Is that true?
Yeah. That's true. Rule 29.3 says no council member can speak at the podium. Well, they forget I have been removed from council. I cannot speak at my elected seat, and now they want to take my right to speak at the podium. So as a resident, now the other part, because it looks like I'm not going to say smarter than a fifth grader. A pre-K person would have wrote that resolution to remove me better, because it is whoever wrote it needs to work on sin structure. But that's a whole nother thing. So I have spoken with my attorney. We're going to see. To take my right as a resident, I'm always a resident.
Right.
Always. Now, unless they want me to go back and speak from my council seat, you can't have it both ways. And if they do, we know that this city does not mind. They don't mind being taken to court. You can't take a person's right to speak without repercussions. But see, they don't care. They rule like a bullying tactic. And Attorney Kim should be shamed. He is supposed to be protecting the city. He's supposed to say when they're doing something that he knows is unlawful or is questionable, he's supposed to intervene. He never. He allows them to go ahead with all this old crazy stuff, and he doesn't say anything. And so he puts himself up, to be involved. That's the job of the city attorney. Every city attorney before him would say, point of order, or I need to speak. They or Madam Chair asked to intervene. He's supposed to also protect the city. He's not protecting the city, not at all. Not at all. And the nonsense he lets them go over is crazy. So, I mean, people are still questioning his ability, I think, as attorney. Because the amount of attorneys who come to me to talk about him, he should resign. Flint would have been lucky if he had got hired at Kalamazoo.
The show would have.
We would have. Yeah. We had Joanne Gurley, who left and went over to, she's the chief legal officer for Pontiac. That should have been her seat. Attorney Kim doesn't answer questions. He's everything is, it's ambiguous. It's not ambiguous. I mean, you're supposed to provide clarity. And you look at this resolution that he signed. When does he ever sign a resolution? He don't sign nothing. His signature is at the bottom of that resolution when he talks about having council members to sign. He don't put his name on nothing until afterwards. Angela Wheeler always put her, she vetted it, and that way the mayor would know it had been through the legal department. And so would the city clerk. That by the time it got to city council, they would understand that that resolution had been vetted. He had signed this without, and then vetted it, and he don't normally sign. It's out of character. It's not his normal role. So you look at how they move it. So they're trying to protect themselves. But they don't need to, because look, the charter spoke to it. We have a responsibility when you take your oath to uphold the charter. We have a responsibility. They didn't uphold the charter. They knew what they were taking them gifts. And what Liddell said about that last 50,000 she voted on, she gave a thumbs up and said, are we going to get our money? And then she was her fifth vote to give herself for Cyrus Park, a nonprofit, $50,000. She's benefiting. Well, not one single resident has gotten even a shingle on a roof or a furnace. Right. Nothing.
Right. Well,
so that's my 2 cents.
That's okay, and we appreciate you calling in today. I'm sad that you will not be up there on the diocese, as they call it today, to ask the questions. But I'm hoping that JWC and Dennis really stick it to them about and stand up for the residents when it comes moving all of us to that northeast corner, because it didn't go through no committee. You can't just have a resolution just placed on special affairs and it went through no committee. Ain't that in the charter too? Everything's supposed to have that stuff
by Thursday.
Yeah, well,
and we don't. But what I'm gonna do is print off for people too, so they can speak to it, because that's the one thing they don't want people to do. I'm gonna clear it up, so we don't keep it out there about Dale. And I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna type up a paper, print them out, and pass them out so people can talk about it. Residents need to know, and residents need to be outraged. They're trying to shut down the media. They are trying to censor how information gets out. You're powerful when they're creating resolutions to move you around and to get rid of you. They know that it's working. So I'm going to print some stuff off. People can read. If they don't allow me to speak, I'm going to put my name on the box. I'm going to let them reject me on record.
Right.
Because then we will be in court.
Absolutely.
So
I agree. Well, thank you so much.
So I appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
You're looking lovely today.
Oh, girl, this is my workout face. Me and First Lady Michelle Pfeiffer, we kicking off our workout. Oh, starting today. So I'm gonna be looking a little rough the next few weeks until I get it together. All right, we got some more callers.
Well, I will see y'all this evening.
We'll be there.
Listen, y'all, donate. They need to donate.
Donate.
Cash App, $. West News Media Group.
Thank you so much.
This time we know y'all powerful.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You have a blessed one. Yeah, it's serious.
Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline. The call will start at the beep.
She did say she's going to put her card in. Her note in to see if she can speak. They're going to try to deny her, but she's going to send some things out where people can't speak.
Right.
But you have the floor, people.
You have...
Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline. Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline. Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline.
Hello?
You know what, Miss Mac, I
don't know what I'm doing with this phone.
I do got a PayPal. I can't remember.
Call back. Call back.
I do got PayPal.
So we got things coming up tonight that they trying to pop in on us about them rules. Don't forget, they trying to slide them rules in tonight. They trying to slide us to the back corner. They trying to do so much to the residents tonight. And we need y'all there. We need help. We need help in Flint. Help. Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Listen, you know who this is. I'm bumping from the 8th Ward.
Hey, what's up, Councilman? We got the council people calling in to bump with us. Come on, Dennis. You got the floor.
So I'm going to flip the script on everything you guys are talking about. I'm going to talk about voter suppression right now and the fact that the attorney and the VINA are suppressing votes because they refuse to tell people that they can vote in these upcoming recall elections. So everybody that was allegedly moved to a new ward can vote in the old ward recalls, and they refuse to tell any of those folks and to not allow them to know that they can vote in those wards and get absentee ballots or to even know anything because they got voter ID cards that says they're in the wrong ward.
So do. She said they weren't supposed to come out though. That was a mistake.
So there is in less than a month we have a recall election in the 9th Ward, and I know for a fact there are 1,500 to 2,000 people with the wrong voter ID cards that don't know that they can vote in that election.
That's a damn
So
shame.
I've been asking for months and months, and Mr. Kim and Davina Donahue, our city clerk, are derelict in their duties because she is in charge of city elections, and they are suppressing votes so that people don't know that they can vote.
That's how it goes. Mickey been screaming that for years. If you in the old wards, well, how they go, Mickey? The old wards, if it's a recall and they don't like you, they using the old boundaries. But if they like you, they using the new ones. That shit is crazy, Dennis. It shouldn't even be like that.
And I doubt that the people running in these upcoming elections even know what boundaries they're supposed to run in.
I agree with you. I want to agree with you and say they don't know. I want to agree with you. But I haven't seen a lot of movement.
I know it's not what you guys were talking about today,
That's
but
okay.
if I start screaming from the rooftop.
We needed that.
People need to know that, Dennis. Because how
voter
come when they out there
suppression
getting
at its finest?
When they getting signatures and then they switched it up at the last minute and said, "Oh, you can't use this. You got to use the old ward map." And then for Davina to say, "Oh, the card shouldn't have went out." And then they say, "Oh, it doesn't take effect until 2026. Well, you the city clerk, damn it. Why are you allowing this to happen?
She should put out a press release. They should be sending out new voter registration cards and tell them that the other ones that were sent out can't be used until 2026, but they ain't.
I know they're not going to do it. Because she got the power to do it, and just telling me or just telling a few people is not going to get it. She's the city clerk. She has the power to send it out.
We have an election in less than 30 days.
Less than 30. Tell her.
The 7th ward is scheduled. The 1st ward is scheduled, and people in every one of those wards have incorrect voter registration cards.
The whole city got them.
So. Where's the ACLU and the NAACP and Black Lives Matter on trying to suppress votes?
There you go. And the
where's the Democratic coalition on suppressing votes?
Yep. All the parties, Republican and
I'll
the
leave it
Democratic.
at that.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thanks, Dennis, for calling in.
Yeah,
bye-bye.
Now you see that?
We might go a few minutes over today.
Yeah, voter suppression.
Yeah, well, shit, James, you ain't got to show it to Davina. Davina told me they were sent out in error. But you are the Flint City clerk. Send the right ones out.
How do we get that? And they've been playing to people. This is part because them recalls. They were saying on Liddell Lewis. And they trying to save a lot of them people.
And Candace.
Yeah, they trying to save it. Here we
Or
is.
2 to
And
decline.
here he is.
The call will start
Voter
at the beep.
suppression. Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello, this is Mr. Patel calling in Northwest Maxim. Hello, Mickey. I wanted to say a couple of things because I don't think people understand the law as it relates to photographing or even videoing in public. That is a First Amendment protected activity. You are able to go into any public building, federal, local government, municipal, and record in public. They cannot tell you you cannot record with your devices. They cannot tell you you cannot sit in the front row and take pictures. They're in a public government building. Also, when you are in public, outside, there is no expectation of privacy in public. The Supreme Court ruled on it. So if Attorney Kim or whoever drafted that up, they're in violation of a Supreme Court ruling. For those of you who do not know, you can go onto YouTube and type in First Amendment auditors, and they go to government buildings with their cameras and tripods and record them. And when these people call police on them and get arrested, they sue them and they win. You cannot go against First Amendment protected activities, which is your right to record in public. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you for calling.
We appreciate you. Now you see that? Now that's why they thinking people that they thinking people don't know any better.
See, I hate it. I don't hate it, but we're gonna have to.
I gotta call this caller back.
We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna probably have to file a lawsuit. I'm gonna get with our
caller, I'm calling you back. Hey, we might as well let all the council people talk today. Go ahead. You got the floor. JWC.
Look, oh, that's family.
I just want to say this.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you there?
Yes.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
okay.
We can.
You know what I got to do? I got to take you off. Okay. I just got to say this. It's a mess. Okay? It's simply a mess. And like Pfeiffer said, we got voter suppression. I have my voter registration card sitting in front of me right now. Half the darn cards that she sent out, they crooked. You can't even see your number.
Yes, they are.
You can't even see where you're supposed to go vote at.
Yep.
Because they're crooked.
Yep.
This is a mess.
Yep.
Okay? And the other thing, not only, we got so many issues, critical issues, that we need to be focusing in on, and they want to stop you guys from standing where you stand to video the council meetings.
Yep. That's it. Focus on
they
the
are
thing.
disenfranchising the residents.
You said
and it's a shame.
Yep.
I am so sick and tired. I feel like, you know what, really, I need people to come down to the council meetings. Y'all come down here. You better keep me calm. Because I feel like turning over tables and everything.
Jesus did.
I know he did. That's how bad it is. And you know how I'm feeling up there, because I'm sitting up there amongst all this wrongdoing.
Y'all hear a councilwoman is saying, please come to the council meetings. They need help. You please. I don't know what else we can do. The councilwoman Jerry Winfrey Carter is saying, residents, please come. This is serious.
Got to come. You got to come. You got to come to the council meetings. This is your way to voice your concerns. This is your way of getting what you're saying put on the record.
Yep. Yep.
Your feelings and your concerns are being put on the record.
Yes.
You gotta come.
Yep.
See what they want. They don't even want you guys to come to the council meetings.
Sure don't.
Because once you come to the council meetings, you see everything that's going on.
Yep. Yep.
Watching it on video is not even, it's not even justifiable. You got to come down there to see it. You got to come down there to feel that energy.
Yep. I agree. We doing all we can, Jerry, to help put the word out. They trying to take so much from us just today, moving us to the northeast corner. They voting on some new rules that they.
Yeah, that hasn't even gone through committee.
Nope.
I am so sick and tired of them circumventing the process.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
We have protocols already set up.
Yes. Yes. Then the disclosure that Councilwoman Burns was talking about, voter suppression that Dennis was talking about. So many.
Why are we voting on something that's already in the charter?
Right.
It's stupid.
Right.
Makes sense.
We need help, Flint. Flint needs help. Help us. The council people are on here asking for you to come out today and help them. It's only a few of them that's trying to stand up for your rights. We on here every damn day begging y'all and talking about it. What else can we do?
Then, then you got council members, and it's always good to let someone say what they need to say so that the residents can hear how ignorant they are.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's like true. Candace Michelle.
Satan.
Yep. You're right. Say it.
I'm glad she said what she had to say.
I didn't like that.
Because you know what? Residents over there in that 7th ward, they've been calling me. They've been calling me. The black women over in the 7th ward, the elder black women over in the 7th ward, they already know that she is so disrespectful.
Yes.
To black women.
Yes.
In fact, somebody told me she just disrespectful to everybody.
Yep. Yep. Jerry, we gonna be there. We gonna be there. And I hope at least 200 of the people that's listening today. I know everybody is from around the country, but call somebody that you know in Flint. Make posts. Share them to every group that you're a part of. Flint needs to show up today at 4:30. Flint needs to show up 3rd floor, City Hall, council chambers. They just taking everything from us. Little by little.
But the residents got to come. You got to stand.
Quit being scary. Quit being so damn scary.
This is your city.
Yeah.
The taxpayers paid for that chamber. That city council chamber is for the taxpayers. It's for the residents.
Right. And they going to tell you, next we're going to have assigned damn seats. Black folks on this side, white folks on this side.
You can come and you can sit where you want to sit. In your chamber.
Right. If y'all can sit anywhere, if y'all can switch seats up there, surely we can sit where we want to sit at, right?
Right.
Hell, if Liddell can move, if the 2nd ward can move to the 9th ward and the 9th ward move over there to the 3rd or the 4th or the 1st ward, wherever she want to sit, surely we can sit in the audience where we want to sit. But now we got assigned seats. If y'all don't come out today, I don't even know why we keep doing this.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
So I'm just asking, you know, and when you think about it, it's an attempt to silence and marginalize the residents.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Because you guys get the footage.
Yep.
You get everything.
The footage they don't want us to get.
Right. So it's just an attempt to shut you down, to silence you.
That's true.
So we can't let that happen.
That's true.
So I'm asking that everybody come out to the council meetings.
Please, y'all. Please.
And you might get a donut. We might pass out some donuts.
We might get some donuts today. We need to laugh.
Councilwoman Burns gonna pass out some donuts. I told her to save me the cream stick.
Girl, get off here.
All right, I'll talk.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
See you in 3 hours.
We got this caller been calling.
Press 1 to start the call or 2 to the call will start at the beep.
All right, last call of the day. You've been bumped in. Where you calling from?
Hey, this your unofficial cousin from Youngstown, Ohio, calling in.
Hey, unofficial cousin.
I just want listen. I always just listen to you guys. I don't call in.
I know.
But this shit here, excuse my French.
It's okay. I've been doing a lot of cussing today too.
Yeah, I'm just letting y'all know right now. I don't cuss like that, but this got my blood boiling.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. First of all, you and Mickey are doing a phenomenal job.
Thank you.
And I just want to say, you know, what's going on in Flint is going on right here in Youngstown, Ohio. And Youngstown, Ohio is about the same size as Flint. But I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna bump y'all right on off the off the air this morning with this.
Okay.
Now, Liddell, she needs to go somewhere and go sit down on somebody's couch and talk, because she's got a serious problem. She's got some issues, big time issues, and she's retaliating against whoever she can, and she's trying to take it out on you all. Number one, Paul got all that shit set up back there like he's shooting a movie and trying to get an Oscar. All that shit he got there. What the hell is that shit he got sitting up back there? And he don't even have record rights. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. That bullshit, he got a pole about 12 feet tall. I don't know where the hell, who told him to bring all that shit in? Hell, if you all got to sit back there to record, y'all can't even get back there because he got shit all over the goddamn chambers.
Right.
Okay? Right. Don't even make no sense. Now, Candace, with all that damn red lipstick she got on her lips, look like a goddamn Joker's wrath, okay? Yeah. Child, make me want to take a drink early this morning, and I was out getting ready to my yard and do some yard work. But I seen this post about you guys need to be assigned in order to video. All this mess is going on. It's already been publicized all over the country. They're coming loose at the hinges, and they don't know what to do. They mad about these recalls and pass. I can't wait to see Miss Burns with this pink apron she said she gonna have on, passing out donuts. That's gonna get their asses so fired up. I swear to God, I wish I could drive. I would make me so mad. I want to drive all the way from Youngstown this evening and go on up there and start with Davina with them sideways wigs she be having on. Much money she makes, she needs to be going to get some hair done, look better than that. Start with her ass, slap her ass on back home because she don't know what the fuck she doing. Then go on over there to Liddell and chuck her ass, put her up against the wall, and move on over to Quincy. I just bypass him because he ain't even got no backbone. And Judy, with her little prejudiced, ugly looking ass frog self, she needs to go somewhere and be set down because she's corrupt.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And hats off to Jerry Murphy Carter that's got to sit up there and take that mess and stand strong for the board because the rest of them is a bunch of assholes. And Candace, she needs to be sitting over there with her daddy. That's what she needs to be sitting over there with, okay? And Mr. Pfeiffer, he's doing an excellent job. They ought to be ashamed of themselves how they're trying to badmouth this man. Right. And Eva, she needs to go somewhere. And she needs her license stripped from her because she don't need to be teaching a damn alphabet with her president's ass, and quit crying victim because ain't nobody checking for her ass like that. But I'm sorry, I just had to go off right quick. I might need to go downstairs and take me a shot because this shit has got my blood boiling. But I will be watching this evening. You all keep on doing what you're doing. You got my love and prayers and support always from Youngstown, Ohio. And you guys keep on doing what you're doing, okay?
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
One love.
All right. All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And Tia, we'll get you. We was missing that because it was Jerry Winfrey Carter. Queen Anita said Tia was calling in with a lawyer, so we're gonna probably reach back. I know we're gonna be there, reach back out with her to get that up because a lot of calls was calling in. So
I didn't see that. Cut the call line off. Is she calling in now with an attorney?
No, that's what she was doing earlier. But that's when the calls was on. When you was on the phone with Jerry Winfrey Carter.
Oh, okay, yeah. So with the calls was booming.
Yeah, we'll call her after this. We'll call her and get that because you is gonna have to like some of the stuff that's going on is crazy.
But Mickey, I'm hurt and I'm pissed at the same time. Yeah, 4:30, 3rd floor, City Hall, in your council chambers. I guess they're ours. I mean, it was what, $500,000 ARPA renovation for us, I guess.
And you can't say nothing.
But we can't sit where we want to sit.
When Quincy was in as a resident, when he hollering out to the council people,
Quincy was the most vocalist person ever from the audience.
Because he's sitting in the seat.
It's different.
He can't.
Eric was the same in the audience as he was up there.
I know Eric because Eric told him he was coming for that.
Eric was the same. Eric was the same from the audience to the council seat. But y'all gotta they assigning us seats tonight, okay? They are assigning us seats tonight.
Yeah.
They are sliding in a public hearing. They said 5:30. Now, how in the hell they gonna stop a meeting to go to a public hearing at 5:30 about the rules? I have no idea. But they slide that in. Today is the 8th of April. Then the disclosure part. That's another resolution we need to pay attention to. Now they're saying, you got to disclose if you're receiving money from somebody.
But ain't that in the charter? Then the councilwoman just came on saying
page 12.
But now they're going to come up with a rule for they can say, well, this happened before we had this rule. So they just going to bypass page 12.
And the biggest thing, like Dennis said, is voter suppression.
Yeah.
People don't know that they can vote in this recall. They're telling you can't, but your voter card says otherwise. And I'm so glad Jerry said it was crooked because people been hollering about they crooked. The precincts is cut off. They didn't narrow down the precincts. You don't really know where you're supposed to go vote at. And then I asked Davina at that meeting when we was over there filming that first ward meeting over there, First Union, how you mean to tell me that these people at the voter polls is going to know where you from? And she said it very quietly. Yeah, they gonna know if you're supposed to vote or not. No, they not. They gonna come in there and say, I'm in the 2nd ward, I'm supposed to vote, and damn it, they gonna vote. Because I guarantee you, when it come down to it, they gonna have all of their people lined up and ready to vote. And everybody else that's trying to do the right thing gonna be sitting at home saying, they said we couldn't vote. Bring your asses down to council meeting tonight. They taking away your rights. They done took all your damn ARPA money. What more do you need?
When they take the last of your house, when you see and you
they done up the taxes already. They trying to take your house.
And I'm with Angie Mack, and I'm not gonna lie, I rode the elevator with Davina. But somebody do need to call Davina because Davina keeping a lot of this madness. But I get it, and we say this when it comes down to that job.
They dangling her job in front of her with them votes, and then I got the word on the street text. So Black Lives Matter and Elamine is in DC representing the housing district. So unless he get on a red-eye jet back to Flint tonight, I don't think he's going to be there to vote for anything. Unless that was last week, but I think that's this week. So unless he just put up the pictures, that now that he back at home, but my sources say that he won't be there tonight, but we'll see. So, but again, that's another council person that need to be there standing up for the first ward. I mean, the first ward said they wanted somebody to stand up like Eric Mays, and Mays was there to vote on stuff like that. Mays would be there tonight to talk about stuff like this. Mays would be the first one saying, y'all can't tell these people where the hell they can sit at.
How you see this with Sis Audrey going through? She said she have a voter registration card with Audrey Muhammad on it and one with her government name on it.
That's a damn shame.
Like this right here is really getting, this is really getting out of hand. I mean, it's just
the first ward does not have proper representation. If he's in DC, I'm going to say it. I don't care who does live tonight. That shit just don't matter what they say on Facebook no more. It doesn't faze me at all. Black Lives Matter is gone. They going to DC about the housing commission too. Hell, ain't nobody in Flint gonna have no damn houses, but we know you'd like to catch flights. Where the hell is the NAACP? Where the hell is the pastors? We need these organizations. Y'all name yourselves leaders. I'm not calling y'all out saying that y'all all bad. But if you're going to be leaders for the city, come stand up and say something, damn it.
When you see voter suppression going on.
When you see what they doing, come stand up. The people need leadership in Flint. That's for them.
Well, I'm going to say it again.
If they don't come and stand up tonight, I don't know what the hell why we keep doing this, Vicky. I really don't know. To get the word out for what? So the nation can see, because the people in Flint not doing nothing. Y'all need to stand up, and if the line go from the podium all the way to the door, one after another, and tell them they wrong. Y'all can't tell people where to sit at in their damn chambers. Now, I understand if y'all don't want the cords and stuff in the house, I get that. It's enough other technology. We can charge our phones up, like I said. This little thing right here, no cord, but the tripods and all of that, the way we be standing, they don't be jumping over no tripods.
They don't. Like I told, when I saw even then, when I saw her clumsy ass about to fall, it was Paul power cord. It was not ours.
And that was what, the one time that she comes out the month?
Yeah, that was back in November. And I keep telling people that was not ours. I don't know.
Even on the other side, Miss Biggs, her stuff be in the aisle.
Wasn't even in her
but
cord.
The aisle way. Ain't nobody sitting in there but him.
Ain't nothing but like 20 people up in there. Be so much. What's the name is unreal.
They can't. It's obstructing the view of the audience. So y'all can't see who to put out. Pay attention to what's going on up there. It's so many other pressing issues. Write a resolutions to get the service lines changed in time. Write a resolution to get the water fixed. Write a resolution where we can actually drink the damn water without filters being passed out at the front desk of City Hall. Write a resolution so people know what wards they stay in. With these voter cards coming out every other week. You're in this ward, you're in this ward, you're in this ward, you're in this ward. Concentrate on the people and not y'all personal agendas, because y'all pissed off about what they say about you on social media. Who gives a damn what they say about you on social media? Who cares? Who in their right mind want to fight with fake pages every damn day? Are y'all that just caught up in social media? Y'all suspended a whole council person because of her social media activity, like y'all don't be clowning. How come y'all not suspending the council person that's actually on social media during the damn council meetings? Y'all don't want us to record y'all, but are y'all gonna write a resolution to stop the council from recording us? I don't know what else to say about Flint. I just don't know what else. What will it take? Nick, take us out.
Family, peace.